I started out as a hunter when I was just a kid. You know, back in the 60s I was hunting, 70s I was hunting. I had back in those times, and this will really date me, I had a shotgun in my locker in high school. All the way through high school I would hunt every day after school. You know, a lot of kids, like probably you and I, got pellet guns, and they go out and they shoot jackrabbits, and you know, if they can. And a pellet gun 99 out of 100 times is not going to kill a jackrabbit, and they'll carry that pellet around, and that pellet is lead, and it takes very much less lead than that to kill a bird this size. The normal gun hunter doesn't see the effects of lead. When the wild birds come in with lead poisoning and you're holding them, they're just paralyzed. Their feet are wadded up in a ball. They can't stand. They, urinate and defecate all over themselves. It's hard to get them to eat.
Often with lead poisoning, neurological signs are one of the first things. She may not blink when I touch her. Her pupils may not constrict when light is shown on them. She may have a head tilt. What is the color of her mucous membranes? Is she anemic? Often with lead poisoning, they will become anemic.
So this will run blood chemistries to test his kidney and liver function, and we'll also run a CBC, which is a complete blood count, to test his white blood cell count and red blood cell. A high white cell count, like a toxic white cell count, can actually be indicative of possible lead toxicity.
So what happens when a bird, an eagle, gets lead exposure? It can affect the blood. It can make the red blood cells very ill. They can't function normally. It can affect the liver. It can cause kidney damage. It can cause central nervous system damage. It can cause vision damage. So the lead gets into all organs of the body. It allows bacteria that maybe wasn't an issue for the bird now to be an issue. It allows fungal infection like aspergillosis, which wasn't an issue, to now be an issue. Parasitic infections become a big deal. So when a bird comes in for lead toxicity, we're treating a multitude of problems. The foundation sees about 260, 270 raptors a year. I would say about 5% of those birds are presented for lead toxicity. So that's quite a high number, really, when we think of it. But I think more commonly we don't find the birds that have lead toxicity because they're way out there. I think a very large number of any raptor with lead toxicity has a chance to fly away. They get down on the ground, they look for cover, and there they die.